we go. We can see you. Like that. Yeah. Since June. Yeah, it's gonna be good. I haven't seen this little one since June, and it's mid-November. Well, she was shaved the last time, so. Now, little beaver, the little beaver, little beaver. Yeah. We say Biewer. Some people say Biewer. Alright, so that's nice and wet. I'm going to give you 2 shampoos there, little girl. Make sure that shampoo smells well. I'm going to go in with first shampoo. This is the Furminator. Oh, we're going to have some brushing to do too. Now when you got poopers back there, what's going on back there? Ew. It's got a soap. You're so tiny under all of that. Guys, it's just so full of poops back there. We're gonna need the flea comb. Let all of that poop soap. Ugh. Let's rinse your hands first. There. I don't want to put that poop on your legs. No, hon. She's so dirty, she's not getting many bubbles. We'll see more bubbles in the second shampoo. Oh, I forgot to put my, hang on, I don't know if this is going to work. But I forgot to put my microphone on. Let's see if this works like this. Oh, it won't work. I'm just going to take it off. Turn it off. I keep forgetting to use my microphone. It's all good. Look at how tiny you are. Look at that little neck. Huh? A little tiny chicken neck. You got a chicken neck? Yeah. Chicken neck. Non, il est pas gros celui-là. Très petit. Small. Small size. I only groom small dogs 20 pounds under. Hang on, honey, you got a dirty face here. Just a little, don't worry, you're good, you're good. You want to stand? Put all that hair in your face. And her mom doesn't want me to cut that. We're going to do ponytail. Ponytail. You got poopers around here. Wow. Hang on. Just a little drop. Just a drop. There. Okay. Let's see everybody say hello to everybody. Say, hello, I'm so small. I'm shaking. I'm so small. Okay, we're going to give you a second. I'm going to rinse you out. And I'm going to give you a second shampoo. Oh, yeah. you are really dirty. Huh? This bath is going to be so good for you. Your mom's going to be so happy. And your dad too. Is your papa going to be happy? Yeah, papa's going to be happy. Just give her a good rinse. You do the same thing for her head. Rinse her up here. Give me a second. Tie you up here, honey. Just got to grab my towel, my washcloth. See? It goes right there. The joys of grooming, guys. Woo! You touch all kinds of yucky stuff. Huh? Poops and eye boogers. Rinse your head. Hold your ears down. Rinse that out. There. Good girl. Thank you. Okay. I'm going to do a second shampoo. This time I'm going to use my 2-in-1. I'm going to hydrate that skin. And look at that. She's smaller than my arm. Look at that. That means you got tiny everything, a tiny heart, a little tiny liver. We have a little tiny brain. Tiny brain that's pretty smart though, huh? One thing that's not tiny are her nails. Her nails are so long, guys. I'm gonna cut that. I haven't seen her since June because she was so knotted up. I had to shave her. I wasn't gonna be brushing her out and causing any stress for this little one here because it's just too tiny and too frail, fragile. Not frail, but fragile. You're a young girl. She's young. I'm gonna get right to your bon après-midi. Thank you, merci Yvonne. Lady donne un gros bisou. Merci Yvonne. Yvonne is a client of mine. Been grooming his dog for a while now. There's a new puppy. So, okay, let's give you a little facial. I'm going to do a small little facial. I'm getting my blueberry shampoo here. It's on my hand. You don't need a lot for that face. It's such a tiny face. Like the stand. Yeah. Well, I was supposed to I usually do my lives on Wednesday mornings, 10 a.m. Eastern time, but my client had to cancel. So the only time I had available for you guys was this time. So if you are interested in watching my new work and have questions and like to watch the grooming process, I'm here Wednesdays live, 10 a.m. Eastern time. And I upload new videos every Friday, Monday and Friday. I'm bending over to see it. You're the star of the show. We want to see you. We don't want to see me. But yeah, sometimes it happens where I can't do live on the Wednesdays, so for whatever reason, it can happen. So I just let you all know in the, you guys check out the community tab. I write the news there, so any information is sent there. So we are done your washing. You do have to check out her bum at the table because I've washed and tried to pull some of that out, but we're going to finish cleaning that on the table. I could easily use a flea comb here in the bath. but I'm fine at the table. You gotta rinse your head, honey. So let me do that. There you go. Don't want any water in those ears. Let's wipe it all up. No water in your ears. Like that. One more time. You close your ear. You don't want me to? You don't have to. You won't be as tiny once you're all fluffed out and dried. Dried and fluffed out. You done? You're done. We're done, guys. Let's just get rid of most of this water here and get you a little towel. You're tiny. Like to kick? Are you kicking me? Are you kicking me? There. All right, I'm just going to set it on the table and I'm going to come get the camera, guys. Give me a second. I'm going to tie her up here. I don't want you jumping. Won't be long. Get the camera. Hopefully. Hello, everyone. Set the camera over here. Now my camera stand has been broken, so let's just hope and pray that it'll hold. I had to do that really slowly, guys. All right. Phew, camera is holding. Okay, so let's dry this little one here. I'm gonna clean out her ears and her poop area. Come here, honey. Oh yeah, you're a little too far there. I don't think so. Let's dry you up. Get you all warm. Huh? Oh, really? Look at those eyes. Oh, oh, oh. Look at those eyes. I'm wondering if it's going to rain. It's so gray out there. It looks like rain. Can you believe we're going like almost like a month to Christmas? There. There. See, there's a poopy there. Let's get rid of that first, huh? I'm going to check that out back there first. Because there's a little piece of poop that fell on the table. I'm going to use a flea comb to come in and see if there's any damage back here. And oh, there doesn't seem to be any poopers left. But, oh, yeah, there is a piece here. I just come in and cut all of that out because that's just too much hair back there. You can use an electric, you can shave. She has got knots also. I'm just going to cut this out. There. And I'm going to wash her bum with a little baby wipe just to be sure. It's all clean. You're all clean. No more poops. She has a whole bunch of knots back here, so I kind of gotta cut these out. You know, I haven't seen her since June, so. And the last time I saw her, I had to shave her down. She was really, really bad. Really bad. And now it's been a while, and I am finding more knots, but she should be okay. So Mom today is asking me just to give her a nice wash. We're going to do her nails. And I'm also going to just lightly trim around the body. We'll see what length her hair is. I might use the clip, I'm not sure. I just want to see her eyes here. Mom does not want me to take anything out. Like, she doesn't want me to cut her anything on top here. I will be cutting just the corners. Cut the corners. Because she's got poops and she's got, so we'll just take a smidgen out. That. This is all going to go on the top. This is, we're letting the top part grow. And I'm just going to get, hang on, I just want to be sure. I'm going to read her card here. It says, do not cut the top of the nose. Leave the bangs a bit. Not so short on bangs. Okay, so that's all it says. She doesn't want me to cut the top of the nose, but I am going to cut the corners. These little corners here. I think I want to cut this here. Little corners like this. A little bit of a snip there. And a little bit of a snip here. I don't want that going in her eyes. Everything else is just growing out. Once she's dry, guys, I'll see better, so. See? A little more here. Hang on here. All right. So I got that out. A little bit of eye cleaning and ear cleaning. Eyes and ears. So any questions? Hello men, how are you? Okay. Can you play the music I suggested live? Not sure what music this you're talking about. My suggestion is share Hari Stotram. Search Shri Hari Stotram. I'm not sure of that. I don't know how to do that while live, music while live, so I would love to be able to help you with that, but I am not too sure how to share the music while live. So, and I'll go check that out. I'll go have a listen to that. I'm not sure I'm familiar with that musician, that singer, or I'm just cleaning out her eyes, guys. I cut. And now I'm going to check out her ears, and we're going to dry her. Little lady, would you like me to dry you? Want to smell this? What is this? That's product. You know, man-made. Man-made product. All right, so I'm just going to clean the inside of this little ear here. Get that in there. That was a lightly dirty. I'm going to flip it around. Yeah, I will. And I'm going to clean this side. There. Is that nice and clean now? Sure is. I think I might cut some of that out after. Maybe right now. Hang on. There. Let's see. She's got, you know, she doesn't have much hair in her ear. I'm just going to cut some of it out. All right, so time to try. I'm going to make some noise. Is that a no? Is that a yes or is it a no? So I'm going to turn the dryer on, guys, so you may want to lower your volume if you have your volume up. Drop my comb on the ground. First, before drying them, I'm just going to put a little bit of spray. Lightly. Just a little bit of spray. On the head. Best to add it to your hand, not spray in the face. Just a little on my hand. Puts it on your face like that. Can I see your belly? All right, I'm going to pull out this brush here. This is a wet brush. Use that wet brush on you like that. Kind of helps that product get in there. I know you're anxious for me to dry. Give me a second. Give me a second. I'm just going to spread this a bit and try to get some of those knots out. In the front. There. Can I do your belly? There. And notice, guys, I'm not just like yanking down, I'm just kind of pulling up and away. I don't want to yank. Yank, yank. Oh. Oh. I'm going to dry you on my lap. There. I also like to use some alcohol on this when I'm done. I'm gonna wear a mask, guys, because I don't want that hair up my nose, down my throat, in my lungs. Huh? Really guts on there. It's a hairy job. All right. This on. All right, give me a second, guys. It won't be long. I'm just going to give her a dry. She's pretty quick to dry. before I dry our face, I'm just going to answer your question with Patricia. Yes, Patricia. If you're still there, Patricia, the way I do it is I use after her bath, like I'll use a flea comb to come in to see if there's any debris, any dirt there. Once I've gotten rid of that, the dirt, I'll come in with my little scissors and I'm just going to cut the insides of the corners of those eyes. Just a slight cut to get rid of some of those hairs that are in the corners of her eyes, really lightly. Then I'm going to use, you can buy any tear stain remover eye product. It doesn't really get rid of stains, and I don't know why they call it tear stain remover, but maybe with time, if you're always washing, then eventually that stain will grow out. You can cut it and will prevent more stains from staining. And you just use anything that you can find it on Amazon or at a pet store. Anything that's a tear stain remover, you can clean the eyes. What I like to use is a little makeup pad, these little rounds. You put a little bit on there, and then all you do is just hold your little pup. After you've gotten rid of all the poopers there, you just clean out with that little cotton that you've put your tear stain remover, and you just clean that. It's best that when you're going to take out poopers that are stuck here, if they've been wet first. If you're not giving a bath first to your dog, use a cotton swab to just wet that debris there, to just let that soak a bit so that it can loosen up easier. You don't want to be pulling and pulling, so you'll pull just a little bit out. And once you've freed it from the corner of the eye, even if you haven't pulled it all out, as long as you free it, you can come in and cut afterwards. So that's what I gotta say for eye cleaning, and you can just keep using this stuff like once a day, just keep the area clean. So I hope that helps. Right. All right, so I'm going to use this smaller. I have a smaller dryer for their faces that I absolutely love. See what it is with a smaller dryer. It's not like that big mean dryer. And I like to just go round and round, rub, and then we'll comb out. Sometimes keeping the dryer closer is not as stressful for the dog than if we're bringing it further. Because when you're bringing it further, they're getting in their eyes and they don't enjoy it. It doesn't hurt them. It's just annoying. Could stress them out a bit. That's for sure, because they're annoyed. And then from the back. And just like moving the hair around like this just helps separate the hairs so it can dry quickly. And then I'll come in with a comb or a brush, or both, depending. And here I'm just going to hold a chinny chin chin and lightly tap and pull up and away. Never brushing on the skin. Always tap and pull up, tap and pull up. Brushing on the skin will cause some scratches, and then it'll cause brush burns. So you don't want that. You just want to tap and pull away. There we go. Next side. Guys, we have to hold their heads. There are different ways you can hold your dog's head. You can either hold by the chinny chin chin if they'll let you. You need to control the head because you have an instrument in your hands. Some of them are pretty sharp, like scissors, right? Or you can hold in front here, lightly. We're not pressing too hard. Make sure you check the teeth when you're holding the dog's muzzle like that, because she's young, so she's fine. But if you're looking at an older dog, if you're holding her on the muzzle, that might hurt because they might have inflammation in the gums. So you got to think of that. So if the dog's not letting you, maybe that's why. Maybe because there's some pain going on there. Okay? Can we dry a little more? Is that a no? Just a little more. Brushing helps separate the hair and helps it dry quicker. And it helps it dry straight. I'm just going to cover her ears here and try to do around her face. Covering the ears sometimes help. There's these, what they call it, the happy hoodie. And There's a happy hoodie you can use too, but that's for when you're drawing the body. It's not always easy to get the head done. If your dog's wearing the happy hoodie. And for those who don't know, the happy hoodie is just, it's like it covers the ears. It's just a piece of material that covers the ears so that they don't hear the sound as much and that they don't get any wind in their ears. She's doing good. Slightly annoyed, but she's still letting me do it. Cover your ears, cover your ears. Mom wants me to just do a nice little top knot there. We're going to tie it to a little, with an elastic. I'll show you how I do that. But first, we're going to do her feet. I'll show you how I do her feet too. She just wants to come play up. I love you too, honey. I gotta get this done. I'm just doing it. Like here. Here. Come on, baby. No. I want to at least get an 85% done. Even if it's not fully dry, I don't mind. It'll keep drying while I do the rest of the body. Can I see your face? Ooh, I can't see your face. Look at all that hair. What are we going to do with all that hair? Huh? You let go of me, lady. Let go of me, lady. Hang on. It's the brush. This. Maybe just a little more on the side and then I'm going to stop, okay? Let the rest dry out, okay? Close your ear and come closer. But I closed your ears, so. Close your ears. Now just holding her ear like this. Not pulling, right? All right, I'll stop. If ever I find it's not dry enough, I'll dry it later, so. So for now, I don't want to keep that in her. Tell me I had an elastic. I'm looking for an elastic, guys. Please bear with me. Oh, I'm looking for an elastic. I have a huge bag here. These are elastics. Yes. I don't want a big one. I want a tiny one. Are these all big? Darn it all. I thought I had smaller ones. Okay, we'll do it with this. Okay? So for now, I'm just going to tie this up quick, but we'll do it better at the end of the groom. So I just want to get this out of her face. Okay. Remember guys, tying the elastic too tight can actually cause little holes, areas where the hair doesn't grow back. So you got to be really careful when you're tying these, and you don't want it tight. You want you want this space between your finger, the head, between the head, you see my finger, and the elastic. So my thumb is here, the head is there, and the elastic's there. I don't tie it all the way down to the skin, okay? You need some wiggle room in there. Because way too often have I seen taking off an elastic, the client brings the dog in, taking off the elastic, and there's a hole there, and the hair's not growing back because it just really killed the root. So hi, Christian. Hi. I hope I'm saying your name right. Dog loves it, very happy. Does it smell like wet dog? Smells like wet dog, but wet, clean dog. Not dirty wet dog. Wet, clean dog. The shampoo smells really, really nice. So who's ugly? Anthony's saying ugly. No, it's not a Lhasa Apso. This is not a Lhasa Apso. This is a Yorkie Biewer. I'm not too sure. We say Biewer, but I've heard that in the States it's pronounced Beaver. So look at all that. What is that? Where did you go walking? I don't think you're ugly. I don't know what they meant by ugly. Okay, we don't want you standing like that. She's tied. She just stood up like that. Okay, so I'm just gonna brush her. I'm gonna use like a little brush here, and I'm gonna show you guys how I brush. I tap and pull away is how I brush, because these brushes, these are slicker brushes, they have that scratchy, that really, those pins really hurt the skin if you're rubbing on the skin. So we don't want to rub on the skin because that could cause brush burns. All you want to do is tap and pull up and away. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to brush her out, tap and pull away. Really? You're going to let me do this? And she's so tiny, guys, underneath all of this. Oh, there's a knot under here. I'm just going to cut that out. Where are we? Cutting out. There. There's a knot. There's a huge knot there. Huge knot. All right. Let's do this. Brush and pull up. I'm just going to wear my mask here so that I don't get all of this hair in my face. You don't like this, huh? That's probably why we had to shave you the last time. She was so full of knots, I really had to give her a nice shave. Mom wasn't too happy. Well, I didn't surprise the client with a shave. I'll never do anything to a dog unless I've discussed it with the client first. I had a client yesterday who came in with a dog, a little pom, and oh my God, his dog was just, he was biting and biting. He bit me, he bit his dad. The dad had stayed for me to help with the groom because the dog was just all over the place. And yeah, so yeah, sometimes I do need help with the groom if the dog is not being a very nice dog. So we had to shave the dog. And we had no choice because the mats were so bad and so stuck to the skin. The dog had never had a groom before. It was almost a year old. So, yeah, that was a lot of work yesterday. Oof, for such a tiny dog. It was no bigger than this dog, but aggressive, just totally, totally aggressive. Look at those colors. Look at those colors. Okay, we did that part. Back here, your tail's done. Up the back end. In here, we gotta cut all of that out. I am not brushing that, guys. Whenever it's underneath here, all of that in here, I won't brush that. If I do use a brush, I'll go in really lightly, but if I don't have to use it, like I'll just like lightly, like this, because they really don't like to be brushed on the inside of their legs like that. More knots. Well, she's pretty knotted. Mom's got to take care of this or you're going to be shaved once again next time you come around. I have to let her know. Because this was the reason why you were shaved on the last time, honey. Sometimes we have no choice but to shave. It's not to be mean, but that's exactly the contrary. It's to not be mean. If you're brushing and trying to take all the knots out of the dog, you're annoying the dog for an hour, it's like, I don't think so. I don't think anyone likes that. The dog nor the groomer. So tap and pull up and away. You hear that? See, once it stops, that means the knot's gone. You listen. You listen for knots. And by the way, this little girl's name is Sky. I didn't even give your name yet. Your name is Sky. Sky's a pretty little girl. Oops. I have two other little Yorkies like this, and they are aggressive. I have little Demon Pup, which I call him Demon Pup. So does his mom, because he just growls and bites and growls and bites. Really? Now what's going on here? You got all these little black, no, okay. So I know the toes we don't like that, no. Usually they don't like their toes brushed, so. If you can lightly brush, that's one thing, but if they're really too annoyed, then come in and I'm just gonna cut. Like in between her toes here, guys, you're not seeing the dog, sorry. Like right between her toes here. She's got some knotting going on. I don't want to brush that. I'm just looking with my comb. I see some knots. I'm just going to come in and snip that. It's just better to cut. I really don't like it. She really doesn't like it. There's another one here, honey, a huge one. Here. Somebody just pull and it comes off. See this? See, this is just knotted up. Being washed, you got 2 shampoos, but this is like stuck. It's like glue. I don't know what you stepped in. I have no idea what you stepped in. But you do know we have to keep you all brushed out so that we can give you your cut. Got all of that here on the side. I am not going to attempt to brush that. I am going to use my thinners here and try to get into there. Some here too. Just cut my finger. These need to be sharpened as soon as possible. I think we got it. Let's see. Still some left here. And whatever's under her arm, I'm just going to shave. On the side here, we'll do some cutting, but under her arm, I'm going to shave. And that's under her arm, so I'm going to wait. On the top here, she's really knotted, guys. I'm just seeing this now, how knotted this one is. Yep, lots of cutting. Get your nose out of there. You can stay here, you know. You don't have to be all the way back there. So there's more brushing than I expected. Because, you know, we had already shaved her down. And I never shaved this dog down before. I mean, this was the first and only time that it had happened. She usually gets a nice length. I don't know why, like her mom probably didn't have time to take care of her. And fine, so we shaved her. I mean, I've been grooming her for a while now. So we shaved her, and now she came back in, and I'm just surprised that she still has knots like this. So we're just gonna snip away. And that means that once she comes back in, next time, if there's no better care than this, then we have to shave again. Because to keep your dog nicely groomed when we visit, you visit the groomer, you also have to take some care at home too, because if there's too many knots, then we're not going to do it. There's just too much hair here. Hang on, honey. So if we're not cutting much off today and she comes back in like this, it's not going to be a good idea. And it's not like she's not totally matted, but she's got some good knotting in areas. And even just putting these animals, these little dogs in the bath, sometimes even just the water can be their enemy too. It's just like, and she doesn't really enjoy the brushing process, so. You just gotta be patient and do one at a time. If it's too tough to come out with the brush, like see, I brushed a bit, and I'm not gonna keep going. I'll give the brush a chance, but if I see that the knot needs to come out quicker, I'm just gonna come in and cut. Try to use these thinners, little thinners like this with the teeth. It doesn't show as much as if you're just using those normal scissors. It just blends in better. Okay, so all of that, I think she's done. We're done. I think we're done. Except for her foot here, yeah. Her foot. We've got all, but what are those little black things? What is that? No. Pulling is not. It's not an option here. Are you pulling and you want to bite? I don't think so. You don't bite me. Here, there's knots there too, so I'm going to shake that. So she's not bad. So I'm going to give her a break on the brushing. I think she's not bad. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to start with her feet. Oh, itchy nose. That's the reason why I wear a mask. So I just want to see. Okay, so hi, Hiwau. I'm not too sure. Hewau. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you so much. It's so sweet of you. Thank you so much. Can I give you a suggestion as a fellow groomer? Go ahead, Bradley. Bradley, of course. I'm all ears. Fellow groomers, welcome. Here, I'm going to just shave those little feet here. Turn around. There. See those feet? Those feet are so full of hair. So I'm just going to come in and I'm going to just take some of that out. Just some. Like that. So now she can feel when she's walking on the ground. When they're all full of hair like that, that can cause matting between the toes, and there you go. You just want to show all of those toes. She's pretty good with her feet. Her back feet anyway. Yeah. You don't want to look at the clipper. There's a lot there. I think Mom could have come in before, huh? Mom could have come in before. Make sure your toenails don't get curled, and because that hurts the toes. If the toenails start curling in, that really hurts their toes. There. So now we've revealed all of the toes. What stage is the matting at? I'm not too sure I understand what you mean by stage. She's tied here, but I don't like it being at the end. She's fine now. She just had, she had little mats, like little mats here and there. Just, nothing major where it would have been bigger, flatter mats close to the skin. So, because then I would have just shaved her. But it's just little buggers here and there that I had to get rid of. And the last time that I groomed her, I'm talking to Bradley here, and last time I groomed her, I really had to give her a nice shave because those mats were really bad. So, but I'll deal with a few knots here and there. I may have to give an extra charge at that point, and all depending on how the dog if the dog will permit me or not. If the dog is way too stressed out, then I'm just gonna, I'm not gonna go into that, so. But the mats weren't, it's not like a stuck to the skin type of mat. It's really just those little annoying little, yay size. But we're done, we got it all done. And now it's time, which is time to clip your nails. So we're gonna clip her nails. Let's see if I'm gonna use my kitty nippers. Come in here. Or if I'm gonna use my bigger bird's eye. Let's see, I got to see your toenails here. You gonna let me do this, honey? Yeah. You're gonna let me do this. Nails are always something that most people are so scared of doing. Fun fact, it took me about 2 years before I finally got comfortable with it. 2 whole years. I've been doing this for 14 years now. Boy, does time fly. Just like these little nails are flying up and away. Hang on, honey. Just maybe a little more here. There you go. Get that curve out. You gonna let me do this one here? Oh, you're gonna pull. Look how long those nails are, guys. Those nails are really long. I'm just gonna get rid of all of that. Anything that's, the hook. Just getting rid of the hook. Yeah. No. We got one more here, and then we got your thumb to look at. Oh, yeah. Get your thumb. Little thumb. That little thumb is a hook there too, huh? We're gonna get rid of that. You wanna go from the front? We'll do it from the front. Hang on. We'll finish these. Hang on. We're not gonna let you go home and have only one side done. No. And you're gonna walk better too. You got no more slippers under your feet. Whoa. Wait. No, not really. There's only 2 more nails to get done here, and then we'll do your thumbs. Hang on. You want to stand? We're going to do this from the front. Sometimes some dogs just don't want me to hold them like that, so I'll just do it from the front. Yeah. There you go. Got rid of all of those curls. And these ones sometimes can be a little more difficult depending on the dog. Just got to get in there. Nope. There. We took the hook out. No more hooks. It's getting so long that it's almost going back into her pad. Now that's long. I consider that pretty long. See? Yeah. So I'm just going to back this up here. And we're going to do more brushes. I'm just going to... All right, so she's usually a 25 millimeter. That's what we usually do. Let's see if the 25 do this. Maybe a little. Because she was shaved, I'm not too sure that it came right back to her length. So, first we're going to do her belly and under your arm. Let's do the belly here. At the belly, she had some matting in here, so, and some knotting between the legs over here, like that. I'm just going to turn her around here because she does have, right here in her little pee-pee area here, get rid of that. She had some knots in there. Clean that area good. Then we're going to go under the arms. Yeah, under the arms, because you got some matting there. Like, just huge knots. And just buggers like that. Yeah, here too, because I'm not combing that. No, wait. I'm not combing that. come back in with my comb, then I know it's all good. All right, here too? Yeah. What have you been doing? That's just Jace being Jace. That's what happens when my dog barks. Makes these dogs excited. You're all good. There. No, you're staying here. All right, so guys, I'm gonna start cutting her hair. So she's a 25 millimeter. This is the blue Antis comb here that I use. And I'm just going to take some of this off. I don't know how much is going to come off, because she usually gets the 25, but because I shaved her the last time, I don't know how much grew back in, so I just want to be sure there's no knots. Keep holding her head. I gotta hold her head there. And there you go. So we're just refreshing this little cut here. On the back comb, back brush. Brushing this up. Like that. And her side's done. That. And I usually finish her off with the scissors anyway. Like that. Let's see the back side here, honey. Show your legs. Not much is coming off, huh? Just a little. Just a little. We're back to her length. Her usual length. So Mom's going to need to be extra sure to take care of this coat at home, because next time she comes in, if she's got knotting going on at a longer length, I'm not going to be brushing her. I'm just going to shave her. So I have to let Mom know that, so that she's not surprised when I pull out my clipper. That'll be done with the scissors anyway. We're going to do the front here, hon. Get your head. You go underneath here. See neck. Hang on. This clipper's so much bigger than her head. We need smaller clippers for smaller pups like you. You gonna do your belly? Up. Do your belly here. See, there were a whole bunch of knots here, and now it's all gone, guys. Let's do this. Okay. Got all that done. Usually I do a 22 on the top of her head, but this time we're gonna let her top knot grow. So, I generally brush the mats out before a bath. I do too. I will too, but the thing is this time, I thought, I didn't even look, I just put her in the bath because I usually just put her in the bath. She's usually not like this. And the thing is she was knotted up the last time, and then I had to shave her down, which I was surprised because I've been grooming her for a while now, and she never has these problems. So I put her in, and then her hair grew out because I groomed her in June, and now it's November. So I figured, we're back to the normal groom that I usually do with her. So I put her in the bath. But this time around, that's why I was surprised. I'm surprised that she's knotted again. When her mom, I had shaved her the last time in June, and her mom was really saddened about it. I would have figured, Mom knows to take care of the pup so that we don't shave again. So that's kind of what happened, right? Yes, if there's too many knots and mats. But also, when you put them in the bath, this type of coat actually even starts knotting up and matting up. Just putting it in the water. Just putting it in the water can also cause some problems. So I'm just gonna come, and you're totally right, by the way, Bradley. I know, you're totally right. It's really good to get rid of those mats before putting them in the bath. So this time I was just surprised, not expecting it. Yeah, it's on me. You gotta check your pup before putting him in the mat to be sure that there's no extra matting in there. When those mats get wet, it tightens up. All right. Well, who's that? Is it police officers? She really needed her feet done. Wow. That really cutting around her feet like this. Look at all of that extra hair here. Looks like a little sunshine. I'm gonna get rid of all of that. And I did the nails and we did her pads, so she's free, guys. She's totally free. Don't your feet feel much better? Huh? You can't see anything. Mom won't let me do that. I might cut a little there, but yeah. So I'm gonna do her legs here. I'm just gonna cut some of this out back here just to make it equal because Mom doesn't want me to take too much off, okay? She just wants those legs to be nice and semi-long like this. Okay? Front here. Just a little on the top. Got those little edges here. You like to move, don't you? Let me use the other ones. I prefer these for this. Okay. Are we gonna do scissor over comb? I think so. You gonna let me? You gonna let me do this? No. Turn. Oh, watch it. Those scissors were close. Sorry. And I just want to tip the edges off of her legs, just for it to blend in a little better. I find that this technique really, when they let you do it, this technique really helps to clean up any marks, any clipper marks. Just gives it more of a natural look. As I said, when they let you. Softer like that. You want me to do this here? I have to do this way. It's not like that, okay? Come here, hon. No, watch it. As long as you have to turn, right? Just turn and turn and turn and turn. As long as you're not looking towards me. That's your thing, right? These guys, seriously, grooming a dog is it's a moving canvas. And it's not always an easy thing to do. You want to sit your bum? Sit your bum. Sit. Thank you. Okay, give me a second. Do this paw here. Let me do this. A little off like that. A little more. You got a knot back there, but we'll try to cut into the knot, okay? See if we can cut into that knot instead of brushing it up. Got more there. Your head up. Really lightly, guys, on this area. It's already getting dark out there. It's going on 4. Gotta get you done. My next client's coming in. Yeah. You got another client coming in. No, keep your head up. I'm just kind of rounding it out here. This leg, she won't let me hold her from the tip of her paw, so I kind of have to hold her at her elbow. Wait. Okay, we got one leg done. Do the other one. Let me do this one here. Stand up. Here, here. Go down. Take just a little off. We got more here. A little off. Turn your head. They always got to stick their nose somewhere. We'll do this here. You always got to stick your nose where my scissors are at. It's dangerous, you know that? That's why I gotta toss your face over. Yes. I'm anxious to get to your face, speaking of faces. Give it a shake. Let's cut some of that out. Hang on. Oh, see? Another little, what? Okay. Oh, you're good. How about you turn your head the other way? Can't do this when you turn your head that way. Here. Like that. What's that look like? We always gotta go back in, right? There's always something sticking out. Can't get rid of that. There you go. Well, that's good enough. Sometimes you gotta learn to stop. Yes. You gotta hold that head up. She wants to bring her head down, and I have my scissors. That's why we really have to have control over that head. Okay, I'm just going to check out to see if anyone had anything to say here. I understand. It happens sometimes with me as well. Okay. Ria, you are the best groomer I've seen. You are such a sweetheart to say that. That's very kind. Also, your teaching is so informative. I have learned so much from watching all your videos. Ria, I am so happy that I am helping. That I am helping in any way I can. So, thank you so much. Thank you so much. So I'm going to have to finish this little one here. That's very kind of Ria to say, huh? Yeah, that's very kind. So I only have this leg to do, and I'm going to do the face, her tail, and then her face. I'm just going to take just a little more off of her bum here. Mom likes it pretty long, so I don't want to go too much. Lift up that foot. Make a nice square here. Remember, oh, there's more. There's a little knot here that I'm going to just snip out like that. So many tools on the table, guys. So important to keep your table clean. I just want to get rid of some of this stuff. Driving me crazy. Huh? And so is that head of yours. It's driving me crazy. I'm anxious to get to the face. All right. Yes, your face. Your head is driving me crazy. I want to make it such a cute face. Why are you backing up? I don't even know if you guys see. She's all the way down at the other end of the table. I have to do, hang on. You know, you're giving me a backache if you back up like that. All right. So let's just shape her. Come in and do a nice, slow and round shape under here. Keeping my fingers back there. Monitoring where my scissors are at. Protecting anything that needs protecting. So important. Let's do some scissor over comb here. She lets me. Girlie, no. Come on, let me do this. No. It's not always easy to do this, guys. If the dog just keeps moving. I just want to freshen up all of this here and try to get rid of some of the marks because you can see that there's some hang on, some clipper marks. This just helps get rid of some of those clipper marks. And you have to always keep that comb moving. You have a knot here. She's got a knot there, that's why. You always have to keep that comb moving, moving, because you'll end up making a hole. We don't want that. Still got a little more to do, guys. That girl. Girlie. Go to the top. Get that done. A little more. Let me do it. Let me do it. Much better. All right. Between your legs here, bring this up. I'm going to get rid of all of that. Just follow that leg down. All of that. Do this knot. More there. Why are you shaking? Oh, really? Yeah, keep standing, honey. I don't want you to I want to be holding you by the tail. Sometimes they'll just want to hang there, and you don't want to be holding them by the tail. You want to hold the tail up, but not hold them up by the tail. But that's what she's trying to do right now. I just got to keep making her stand. She had a lot of knots here, guys, so I don't usually let all of this area show that much, but I had no choice because she had a whole bunch of knots in there. Stand, honey. Okay. All right, let's do your tail. I'm just going to take the tip off, bring it down to the table. I'm just going to take this much off. And then I'm going to create a flag. Stand. They don't like standing for their tails. They just don't. So if they don't want to, just put your hand underneath. And, well, you know, for the smaller dogs. This is not how I like to do it, but it's how I have to do it. So I don't want to be holding her up by the tail. There's a lot of curls in there. That's one curly tail. It's one curly tail. Up, up. Just want to make it nice. That was a lot of hair there, girly. Curly girly. Just want to take these curls out here. Flatten that up a bit. So when she has her tail down. There. That's clean. There. Nice and clean. Turn you around, lift your legs. I'm going to come back in this way. Let's get rid of that, because this way I'll see where there's more hair. You got to do the inside of the legs too. No, don't pull. Don't be pulling. No, no. I'm not done. And I don't want to cut your tail. It's good enough, honey. Okay, so she says I can cut a little bit of the bangs, but not too much. This is where things get complicated, where whenever a client asks me to do specific things that I don't usually do. They're not really always to my liking. The cut's not always to my liking. But I'm going to tip her ears here with a 10 blade. We're going to take just a little bit of that off. Keep it on low so that she doesn't have to get scared. And do the tips of your ears like that, honey. So my finger's right behind that leather. Okay. I don't want her ear to get caught in the blade, so. Now I'm going to just snip the edges. You want to get in closer? Right here. You can put a safety lead at her belly. Yeah, I have that. One of these. Yeah, I could have done that. Just stop her from turning also. Okay, let's do the tips here. We're just gonna cut the tip. I'm actually holding the tip of her ear to make sure that I don't cut tip of her ear. I'm holding that like that. Come in a second time. There you go. Let's do the same thing on this side. I'm just tipping the tip where I shaved. That's a lot of hair that grew back. It's been a while. Do that again. Second time coming in. There you go. All right. I'll take this off because now I'm going to cut some of this off, but not this here, not that. I'm just going to hang on, honey, just a little bit of the bangs. Mom said it was okay, just a little bit of the bangs. Because we can't see your eyes. This is definitely not how I do things, but it's what Mom wants. But I'm going to leave her just a little bit of those bangs there, guys. This got to grow out. This I'm going to keep. Just take a little bit. She likes that they kind of go up. Take a little on the sides off. Sorry for my arm. Move these sides. All right, so that. I can cut this here. Let's do this. Do that. Mom wants these sides to grow. You know, I do this. Just a little bit in here, right here. Oh boy. My dog just scared me. No. Forget about the dogs. I'm going to flex my next client. Okay. Don't you just love it when you're almost done? Alright, so I'll hold you back here so that I can cut. I might have to, hang on guys, I'm going to go check what's going on. No. Oh, the next client's here. Guys, quiet. Right. Quiet. It's because they came and knocked at the door. So they'll be showing up here. I have trouble finishing off this dog. This is why I don't like working when other dogs are around. Look at how she's shaking now. See how she's shaking? It's 4. Give me a second. I have a client. Hang on. Allô?
Bonjour.
Oui. Je vais juste... Bah oui, c'est sûr, il faut que je continue. C'est ça, je t'attendais pour écart. Ok, ça fait que... Oui. Oui. Ça fait que dans le fond... Monique, hein? Non, Ginette. Ginette.
Des candies, musique.
Bon, Billy, la dernière fois, on fait la tête, une souris.
Le temps change pas.
J'avais juste donné un bain la dernière fois. Il y avait des nœuds. Il n'y a jamais eu de coupe, c'est ça.
Ouais. Là, je ne sais pas quoi faire. Mais je le trouvais beau, quand même. Parce que moi, je veux pas qu'il frise. Puis il dit, c'est...
Ben non, mais c'est ça, il frise parce que c'est ça, c'est son poil est comme ça. Mais toi, dans le fond, tu sais pas si tu veux couper ou si tu veux laisser allonger. C'est quoi?
Ouais.
Je vais déposer, puis je vais le prendre juste attendre. Je vais le mettre sur la table.
Oui. Il bouge, ouais.
Give me a second, guys. I have another client here. It won't be long. Hein?
C'est pareil.
Ça, c'est un viewer, ça?
Oui.
Oui.
C'est rare qu'on en voit.
Oui, il y en a plus beaucoup de viewers. Ça fait que, je dirais pas beaucoup. Ça fait que toi, t'es ça, toi, tu sais pas si tu veux laisser allonger?
Oui, moi, je voudrais, mais y a-t-il une poêle pour ça?
Ben oui, il y a pas pour ça, si on s'en occupe pour bien brosser, il faut s'en occuper. C'est tout, dans le fond, là. C'est très faisable, là, de faire une coupe longue, là, c'est comme tu veux. Toi, c'est ton
Moi,
travail
j'aime ça,
à la
les
maison.
grosses pattes.
Les grosses pattes.
C'est faisable, sa queue, là. Moi, j'aime ça, une queue, là, qui monte de même. Il n'y a pas une façon de travailler ça.
Ben, lui, il a monté sa queue, les arbres?
Jusqu'à qu'il est dehors,
Ben, c'est ça, c'est juste lui qui va la monter sa queue. Moi, je peux pas faire autrement que. C'est lui qu'il faut qu'il la laisse sa queue.
Je peux
Dans le
être
fond.
spécial. Oui.
Mais est-ce qu'on enlève une petite longueur un petit peu pareil ou on laisse allonger un petit peu puis on fait juste trimer?
Qu'est-ce que pour toi, là?
Mais toi, ton but, est-ce que c'est de le laisser allonger?
Oui.
OK, ça fait qu'on
Je
va
vais
juste
l'essayer.
rafraîchir.
OK.
Si on essaye pour le laisser allonger, moi, je rafraîchirais. Je vais le laver, sécher, puis je vais tout égaliser les pointes pour qu'il soit beau, là.
Ouais.
Tu sais? Puis,
Puis
ça, on laisse pousser le dessus, OK. Puis on enlève-tu un petit peu au niveau des yeux
non,
ici?
j'aime ça.
T'aimes ça? On laisse ça.
Moi, je peux parler, mais c'est pas
Hey, non, je sais.
Qu'est-ce que
Fait que parfait,
Ouais,
fait que
ouais.
je vais t'appeler aussitôt j'ai terminé.
Oh, non, t'es tellement long que là, il fait notre...
je suis la caramel. Tu veux que je te la
Oui.
Tu veux?
Là, je suis en train de faire son petit visage.
La grosseur de...
Ouais, ben, elle est un petit peu plus petite. Oui, c'est qui ça?
ça?
Oui. Ah, mais Mélissa est peut-être un petit peu plus petite.
Comme ça, j'aime pas ça.
OK. Fait qu'on va laisser allonger, on va juste faire les points. Puis,
Il est beau.
ouais. Bon, ben, aussitôt terminé, je t'appelle.
OK, je te remercie.
OK.
Ça va prendre 1 heure à peu près?
Oh, une bonne heure et demie, peut-être.
OK.
1 heure et demie. Je
Parfait.
t'appelle aussitôt terminé.
Merci.
C'est beau, plaisir. Bye. Oh, guys, I'm so sorry. Client just, she arrived 15 minutes early, so, things happen while we're live. So now this one's a little excited, and my other dogs are excited too, so it's not easy to do their faces when they're overly excited. Hang on. I'm going to show you this other dog. Is this also a Yorkie? Stay down, honey. Come here, honey. Come here. This one is Billy B. This is Billy B. So I'm going to give Billy B a nice bath, brush. Look at those feet. Give me a second. J'ai pas fini.
Oh.
J'ai pas terminé. Je vais vous appeler aussitôt terminé. J'appelle. Oh, non. C'est ça, mon autre fille qui est arrivée depuis le bonheur, c'est qu'on a jasé.
Parfait.
Quand j'ai fini, je vais appeler.
Geneviève?
Oui.
Parfait. Ben, je reste sur le coin, puis...
Ben, si tu me donnes ben, ça à peu près une dizaine de minutes, j'irai te dire un lot.
Ok, ben, tu t'appelles ma blonde, elle va m'appeler, je vais aller faire un petit café, puis je vais te dire...
Parfait, c'est beau, bye. Woo! Okay, too much excitement. Too much going on. Okay, so what I need to do right now is I need to calm all of these dogs down before I continue. Give me just a second. Other client came in, but Jace, quiet. You're not gonna listen. So that's another thing. In my salon, the way I function is usually I don't take more than one dog at a time in the room because they want to turn and see the other dog. So now she sees this other dog, and I don't want her to see the other dog. So we're going to continue on with her face. I'm just reading, guys. Hang on. I don't I'm not understanding that last one, Sandra. I'm sorry. I don't understand what you wrote. I need to learn other languages too. Huh? Karen here? You know what I think I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put you in the other room. No. Hang on, hon. Hang on. Okay, so we're just going to do her ears here. I tipped the tip of the ear. And I'm going to give her a nice little Yorkie ear, like that. I just hold the tip here. Sometimes I do them both sides at the same time. Right now I just want to get her done because the other dog is here. I would need to put a little light outside that says grooming in session. Please do not disturb. The client, and then my other client just arrived. The other client, her dad, just showed up to come pick up the dog. And, I usually let them know that they can pick up the dog once I call, because if they see their mom or dad, they're going to want to turn around and, just not let me finish. Oh no, I'm going to use these instead. Those, I'm having trouble with those. Don't move. Just take a little bit of that on that side off. I usually like to come in and soften that up a bit. No, honey, I'm just holding it here so you don't move. No. No. Wait. There. Thank you. Take a little on the side here off. Thank you for calming down. That was a bit stressful, wasn't it? That's one side done. Let's do the other side. I just have to hold her head. That's why I'm holding her like either behind her head or in the front, trying to keep her head from turning. She just wants to go look at that other dog, right? No. Come all the way up to the ear. Make sure both sides are equal, and they're not. Yeah, there are days like this, guys, where the client just shows up, the dogs are barking. Give me a second. Don't turn your head, little girl. I need to see your ears. Show me those ears. Can you see this? I hold like this. Ugh. Just want to take all of this bulk out on the side here. Okay, we're going to round this out. Mom does not want me to cut any of that on the top, so she's got some hair in her eyes, but that's just because Mom does not want me to cut. And the same thing for the other dog. She just doesn't want me to. The other dog also, they just don't want me to cut all this top here. Just fine, it just needs to grow. Give me a second, honey. Give me a second. And when you're grooming, you always do the best you can. If the dog just won't let you do it, you just gotta know when to stop. Okay? You gotta know when enough is enough. There you go. That's gotta grow out. I'm gonna let that grow out. Tie this up a bit so that I can just check that ear here. I'm just gonna take a little bit of bulk back there out. A tiny bit. It's just too long back here. You're not seeing, but take some of that out. Other side too. Just a little bit of this bulk out. I don't want to have that bulging ear back there. It was just a little anyhow. Can I see your ears here? Make sure everything's nice and straight. Like this, that. Side two. here. Make sure it's nice and straight. And then we got Billy B to do. So, just finish this off. I'm not to get to the other pup right away. Take a little more of that off here. And you have to eye it, guys. You just gotta keep looking at, you know. I'd want more off here, but Mom doesn't. She said she wants me to keep these sticky outies there, so I'm not touching it. I'm just gonna give one more little look here. One side looks longer than the other. You never want that. And it's not easy because she just keeps pulling, you know. If the dog's patient, that's one thing. And if the dog's impatient and doesn't want you to work on him anymore, you can't always be perfect. You just gotta do the best you can in the situation that you got, that you're in. I'm gonna take some of these sides off so she doesn't look too sad. I find those little sides that come down, sometimes it can make them look a little sad. Some of that out. No, she just wants to turn around. Hey, hon. Hey, wait. Keep your head this way. Good girl. There. So how about the top knot here? We do it a little better. As I said a while ago, I wanted to start this over. No, you're staying here. Take that off. Again. Give it a nice comb. Oh no. Not always easy, guys, to take. Oh, speaking of knots. Wow, I didn't see that one. That's a huge one there. That's my finger you hear. Didn't want to come out. As I said, if it doesn't want to come out with this brush, whoa, stay here. That's part of her ear here. I always find it super tough to get these little top knots done. Okay, so I never, as I was explaining a while ago, no. I never do it. She wasn't doing this a while ago. I never do this like really close to the skin. You gotta be sure that the knot, that there's enough space between your finger, between the head and the elastic. Of course, Jace, that's probably my husband writing. Guys, I'm so sorry for all of these, you know, it's live, right? So stuff like this happens. I'm just going to tip the tip here, and I say I'm pretty much done. You want to give it a shake? You want to give it a little shake? You want to show everyone how cute you are? What makes the teeny tiny scissors? What make is the teeny tiny scissors? They seem to be useful to have. Well, these are Conair Pro Pet. Conair Pro Pet. I don't know if that's backwards when I'm showing you. I don't know if it's written backwards, but it's Conair Pro Pet, and I love them because they have this little tip here that's not pointy, and I like using these around the eyes because they're, you know, seriously, you can still hurt someone with it if you're like, get this in someone's eye, but at the same time, I love them. And when you use them, I only open just a little bit. I don't like jump in like that, like around the eyes, just a little bit to sniff. I'm gonna show you her little face. This is Sky, guys. She's all ready and done. All pretty and ready to see her mom. And I have to go do Billy B now, and I'm gonna let you guys go. And I will see you next time. And by the way, as I mentioned, I'm usually live every every Wednesday, 10 a.m. Eastern time. There's perfume. 10 a.m. Eastern time. And I upload new videos every Monday and Friday. And they're very educational. So if ever you're looking to learn stuff and whatnot, and you just can hang out with me, you know? Just hang out with me. Please like and subscribe if you enjoy this type of content. It really helps the algorithm, as you probably know. So I'm gonna call her mom and set her free on the ground. All right, guys, take care, and thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Bye.